It takes courage to be innovative and change your day-to-day spending. Being a minimalist is kind of cool, where a lot of things don't have to determine who you are as a person. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 10 frugal habits that has helped me change my money game. First thing I did was creating a budget, knowing what my fixed costs were with my income that was coming in and how much I was spending on going out, having a coffee, eating out, transportation, and things like that. This helped me elevate my way to becoming debt-free and changing the way I thought about money. So for you guys, I would look at all your fixed costs of what's coming in, knowing what's going out, and then from there, understanding where you can cut back. These are sacrifices that we all have to make, and you are no different. Point number 2, guys, is cutting out unnecessary expenses. So once you've created yourself a budget, now let's actually dive in and see where we can cut back. Is it the fact that we're going out having a coffee every day where we can make that coffee at home? Is it the fact that we're eating out every day, every second day, every week, where we can really cut back and save that $70 to $100 a week? We need to actually sacrifice ourselves and stop doing those things from time to time. When you do become debt-free, for sure, celebrate the small wins. But for now, let's cut those things back. Thirdly, subscriptions. We all have subscriptions to things that we may know or may not know that we have and we're paying into. We can look into those things and actually cancel those subscriptions. The only thing you guys really should be subscribing to is to this channel. And by the way, it's free. Point number 3, guys, let's just use cash. I find when I was getting into this journey of becoming debt-free, I stopped using my credit cards. Why? In today's world, it's just too easy to tap and go and not even look at the amount that you're spending. Use cash. Have something that's tangible in your hand that you're able to see what you're spending. And then from there, you're asking yourself, do I really need to spend money on something like this that may give me joy for a month? And then what? It's just sitting in the sidelines, occupying space in your house. So using cash, using your hard-earned cash to see exactly where your spending is going helped me, and I think you should implement that too. Point number 4, guys, is meal planning. It's too easy when you're at work to go find an easy restaurant out there and spend $10 or $15 on meals. But after a while, that adds up. I suggest planning your week out and meal plan what you're going to have for the week when you're at work. My wife helps me personally with planning that out. It's a great way to come together, schedule your week, and understand that this should be a mindset on what you need to do. Just the other day, my wife and I were talking about how often can we afford to go eat out. And for us, we came to the conclusion of twice a month. That may not be something for you, but that's something for you to put in your head to bring down how many times we're eating out. On the other note, I also told my wife that her food is far better than any other restaurant in the city. And hey, it's free. Well, it's not free, but you know what I mean. Point number 5, guys, is do it yourself. Challenge yourself and learn a new skill. This is what I did when I was house hacking years ago. When I first bought my first investment property, I didn't budget for finding contractors. So I figured it on my own through the power of the internet and did the work myself. I suggest do the same thing, figuring out and save your money that way. Hire a friend that is experienced in that field and take them out for dinner. Point number 7, guys, so negotiating your bills. This one's an important one. Going to your local bank, asking them on how you can clear your debt, whether it's consolidating and how can they work with you, could be even lowering your interest rates. There are ways that banks or loan sharks would be able to forgive the rest of your loan. For example, if you have medical bills that you need to be clearing up first. Interest rates, banks can help you with that to lower them down. So figure out ways by calling your banks or lenders to see how they can help you. You wouldn't know till you ask. Do you know what the average family spends on cleaning supplies in a month? Thousands of dollars. What works for us is making our own homemade cleaning supplies. Vinegar, water, and baking soda. All non-toxic and can clean the majority of your house, which saves us thousands of dollars. This is one easy, frugal habit any family can do. So point number 9, guys, is selling your car. I know this is a tough one, and for some it may be non-negotiable, but using public transportation or finding co-op cars that can help you get to and from work could be an option for you to save your money. One thing that's non-negotiable for me is having a car loan, an extra expense that I don't need. Last 12 years, I had a used car that I paid $5,000 only for, and it got me to where I needed to go because I'm only a point A to point B person when it comes to vehicles. My whole goal and mindset was to save as much money for my investments, for an emergency, for my family. And having car loans out here in this world with ridiculous interest rates was nothing that I was ever going to include. And lastly, guys, one of the most important things is to start opening up an emergency savings fund. At least 3 to 6 months of savings is absolutely imperative for you to get going. So an emergency fund is something for you to have just in case any sort of emergency or bill that comes out of nowhere that you can be covered for securely. So in order for you to start having a fixed income, you can look at saving at least 10% of that income and start there and grow from there and be able to invest that until you get 3 to 6 months worth of savings. So I really hope you took something out of today's video. All these 10 steps are very important for you to help yourself get to that journey of financial freedom. I found in my journey that these things really did help me elevate my finances, and I'm really hoping the same for you. Belief triggers the power to do, so just go and do it. If you took anything out of this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and like the video. And drop a comment down below. I would love to connect with you and see how we can grow this money tree together. Thanks for tuning in, guys.